We're going to see how we can modify our project. And as I said earlier on, today we're going to tackle how to build this interface just for our project and look at the size and everything. That is what we're going to build for now. And first of all, we're just going to add these guys, and that is going to make the system looks much more interesting. So first thing first, I'm just going to create a new window form, and this form, I'm going to call this form video list, right? So I'm just going to click on add, and this is going to create this page for me. So first thing first, I'm just going to set the start position to center screen, and it's going to center it for me. And I'm just going to set the form border style to none, so that everything is going to be like this. And I will just ground through to go to my recording mode, and I'm just going to copy. So let's go to the, instead of the recording mode, let's search it from the preview. So that is going to be, I'm just going to use the camera, then I click on this and I copy everything from here, come to the video list, paste it right here. So I'm just going to delete these two. I don't need that. Perfect. Now, whilst I'm done with the camera, I'm just going to close that. Then I'm going to go to the recording mode. No, I'm just going to go to the where is this guy? Preview. And from the preview, I'm just going to copy this guy and come to the video list. I'm just going to paste that. So in this case, just going to add this here. Much better. So on this text, I'm just going to change it up to video, let's say recorded list. Okay, so with this recorded list, I'm just going to add a panel, and this panel, I'm just going to set it up to be this way, which is going to enter the whole thing. And I'm just going to set the height of this to 1. Perfect. So now I have something like this, and I love it. So with this, you can go ahead and then set the color to this color, and it's kind of cool. It's going to do the same thing, but I like it to be this way. Or you can choose a color like this color, and that looks much better. So now with this, I think I'm good to go. So I'm just going to add a button. So I'm just going to copy this button, and on this panel, I'm just going to paste this guy right up here. As you can see from what we are copying, they have this section here, and it comes along with a drop down. As you can see, it comes along with a drop down, but we're not going to work within the drop down. We just need this button and this delete guy, right? Perfect. So now I'm just going to copy this once again and paste it right here. So bring this here, and I'm just going to add a label, and this label is going to be delete all, right? So within this label, I'm just going to set the back color to transparent. So let's add this guy here. Perfect. So I'm just going to set the back color to control. That is back color. Let's set it to transparent. Perfect. And let's set the fore color to white. Perfect. And let's set the text to delete all. Perfect. And let's set the font size. Let's increase the font size a little bit to maybe 14. Perfect. Bring this guy here. Bring this guy here. So with a 14 font size, let's set it to 12 instead. Much better. Excellent. Now I have a software called a Picon, so I'm just gonna launch the icon, the Picon or the Icon 8 software, and that is gonna help me to generate some icons, right? And from here, I'm just gonna add a flow layout panel, just like that, a flow layout panel, right guy here. So within this flow layout panel, I'm just gonna scale it up to be this way, just like this, right there. And with the flow layout panel back color, I'm just gonna set it up to transparent. Okay, so I have my icon to be opened. I'll be working on that later. So I'm just going to set my flow layout panel back color to transparent, just like this. That is perfect. And I will set the auto scroll to true, so that it can scroll. And also I would like to set okay, so we've set the auto scroll to true. That is perfect. Now let's go back to our icon and let's try to add up some icons right guy here. So let's bring this guy. I think we're gonna bring this guy here. Okay, so I'm just gonna search for delete, and with this delete, I'm just gonna look for a bin like this. So I'm just gonna go inside my project folder, and I have images folder here. So I'm just gonna drag and drop this delete folder, delete icon here, and I need a record. So I'm just gonna say camera, and this is gonna be something like this guy. So it's just gonna record again. Perfect, much better. So we come here, this is going to be the record guy. So I'm just going to choose the images from my project resource. So come down and you're going to see that record guy. So where is it? So there you go. Perfect, much better. So I have this record guy here, and this delete is going to be the delete guy. So I'm just going to import it. So let's see. So there you go, much better. So this delete is going to be clickable, and that is going to delete everything from the flow layout panel. So I'm just going to save this, and with a recording list, I'm just going to circle around this. But first of all, let's change this icon to a list of icons. So in this case, I'm just going to use the icon for the video, right, the image, or let's say a video or something like that. So I'm just going to choose this is a trash can. So let's see the camera. I think I need this is kind of cool. The same thing. So I'm just going to double click on that, and whenever I click on this, I just want to add some codes right there. So let's see from here. Okay, so what we're gonna say is we're just gonna say that video list dot show me dot hide, just like that. And from the video list, we're just gonna tell this that when I click on this, me dot hide form one dot show, and we're just gonna copy this. So it's form one, not form two. Perfect. So just gonna copy this, and we come back to the video list, click on this, and we're just gonna paste it for now. So we've created this already, so it's just gonna do the whole thing as we add it. Now let's go to the preview, and you can see we have this Guna ellipse and Guna control. So I'm just gonna copy these three items and close the preview and come to the video and just paste it in here, align them right here. That is perfect. So now with this Guna ellipse, I'm just gonna set a target to my main panel. That is the video list. Perfect. Now with this, let's see the drag control. The first one is gonna be the panel. So this is the panel 1, and this is label 7. So this is gonna be the panel 1, and this is gonna be the label 7. Perfect. That is much more better. So we have this right here, and I love it. So now in this case, we want to create a custom dialog, which is going to be this dialog, and that is going to contain all these things, right? So that looks much better. So let's try to work along with this, and let's see what we have here. So to do that, let's go to the project. Let's add a new user control, and I'm gonna call this video file, and that is going to be a user control. So I'm just going to scale it up a little like this, and I'll go back to the video list, check out the size of this. So let's see the width. The width is going to be, let's see the width of this. The width is going to be 781. So definitely we can choose the width of this to be 700. So I think let's make it 700. Perfect. Now we want to copy this Guna ellipse right here. Copy that, come to the video list, and paste it right here. So definitely this target is going to be the video file. Now let's set the border radius to 20. Much better. Okay, so now whilst we have this, I believe we are good to go, and we can start building something. So from this end, we can quickly try to add up some layout panel or some gradient panel to this. And I wouldn't prefer to add a gradient panel instead, but I like to add just a panel like this, and that is gonna try to work out with the colors for me. So I'll just go up and see the color I have here, just copy the color just like that, and I'll come back to the video list here, add up a panel. It can be a normal panel or a Guna panel, so just add up a normal panel. Then let's paste the color code here. That is going to make it look this way. That is perfect. Okay, so now with the Guna, let's copy the Guna and paste it one more time. So we have two Guna, and this Guna, the target file is going to be the panel 1, and this guy is going to be the video file. Perfect. So to see the shape of this, let's first of all close this, save it, and now when you come here, you can see the video file right here. So double click to open again. Now you see all the ellipse. So we can just remodify this to see everything we've done so far. So I love it to be this way, and okay, so let's keep it this way. That is much better. Save this. Now I would like to add another video panel. So in this case, I would like to add go to the form, click on this video screen, copy this picture box, come to the video file, and paste it right here. And now let's try to adjust it here. This is definitely going to be our video screen, and I really love this as well. That looks much better. Okay, so now with this, I would like to set a panel at the back of it, but let's set the Guna ellipse. Let's copy once again and paste it again. So we have these three Guna, and this I would like to share another panel, just a normal panel like this. And with this panel, I'll just set the color to white. And also with this panel, I would like to make it a child. I would like it to make it a parent of this video screen right here. Just like that. And now I have this panel to be my panel 2. That looks better. So in this case, this Guna ellipse is going to target the panel 2. Much better. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it one more time. And this time, this Guna guy is just going to target my picture box. That is my rec screen. Much better. So to see everything, close it again, save, and load it once again. Nice and interesting. So in this case, let's try to set this up a little bit and position everything. That looks much more better. So now let's try to shift this to the beginning of our screen, and that looks perfect, just like this, as I wanted it to be. Perfect. Now I would like to add additional panel here, and that makes it much more interesting. So I'm just going to add a panel right here, and this panel back color is going to be white. Right guys, so I'm just going to scale it up to this level, bring it up here just like that, and bring this up here just like that. So in this case, I'm just going to add another Guna panel, another Guna ellip, paste it as well, and this is going to tackle the panel 3 just like this. Now this panel 3 is going to display all the text I want to do. That looks much more better. Interesting. Now what I'm going to say right now is just to add some couple of buttons and all that. So I'm just going to add a button. That can be a Guna button, it can be a gradient button, depending on whatever button you want to use. It can be a Bonifu button. So I'm just going to use a Guna button just like this. Perfect. And on this Guna button, what I can do is basically I want to maintain the style of the production. So I can just delete this guy, go to the main form. Let's see if we have some button here. So there is no button here. So let's go to the settings. I think I have some button here. So let's copy this guy. Now there is no need for the settings. Go to the video file and let's paste it here. Excellent. So when you take a good look at this, we have open right here. So I'm just gonna rename this back to open. Just like this. And I love this. Good. So whilst we have this, I'm good to go. So I'm just gonna add some labels to this project. So basically I'm just gonna copy this label right here. So I'm just gonna copy that, come to the video file, and as you can see from here, we have the date recorded. So I'm just gonna add up the date recorded right here, and I'm just gonna set the color to this base color, right? So I'm just gonna copy the color, select the label. So where is that guy? So let's see the label. That is it. Let's set the fore color to this. Perfect. Right there. And this guy is gonna be the actual date. So this date is gonna be, the font size is gonna be 10. That is perfect. And I'm just gonna say maybe 12 of 2022. And I'm gonna specify is it gonna be the time or anything like that. So that is gonna be something like anything. So I'm just gonna say let's say video file name here, something like that. And I'm just gonna add so with this I can just let's try to use like a gray color here. Let's see what we have here. Don't think the gray color is gonna be silver. Don't think the silver is gonna be good. So what you're gonna do is let's see the transparency, and let's see this to be white, and let's see how it's gonna be. Okay, so I believe I love this. I think this is kind of cool. So I I still remain this. Sorry guys for wasting your time and all that. So we're just gonna add two buttons. This is a rename, which can rename our file. So this is also a sharing button. So to get started with this, let's add rename, So that is going to be a rename button. So this can be this guy. So let's see edit. We're just gonna use this edit guy. So we can use this edit guy. So first of all, let's go to our folder and let's use this edit guy. I think I want to use this edit guy, and I'm gonna call this edit. And I would like to get a sharing icon. Okay, so I'll just add one sharing icon right here, and that is going to be a share. Perfect. So here I'll just go back to the video list, copy one of these, bring it to the video file, paste it right here, but this time just going to shrink it down, and we're just going to choose an image, and that is going to be the edit. And okay, so that is it. So from this section we've added this guy right here. Good. So just gonna copy and paste this one more time and bring this guy here, and definitely that is going to be the share guy. Perfect. So this is much more interesting and I love this. Now let's see what we have here. So we have to add this. First of all is the format of the video, and second of all is the resolution of the video, and third of all is the duration of the video, and fourth is the size of the video. So now we need 4 buttons. So I'm just gonna copy paste it right here, and now the size of the label is now going to be 12, or let's set it to maybe 14 for now. And I'm just gonna say the first one is gonna be the format, right? So I'm just gonna give it a name, something like the dot, right? So I'm just gonna say dot mp4, or I will just say the format. So let's say format, then we bring this and then we say mp4, just like this, right? So with this we just let's switch the font size to 11. That is cool. So we have this here, that is the format, that is mp4, and let's copy paste it one more time here. And the second one is going to be the resolution. So the resolution is going to be like 1280 1280 by 720, something like this. And even the by, we can use this sign. Okay, this is kind of cool. So we can use this, and also we paste it once again. Okay, so let's copy paste this once again. That will be the last one, and that is going to be the duration of the video, right? So I'm just going to say for now it's going to be 00, 00, 00. Perfect. So I have everything to be like this, so I'm just going to save everything, and I'm just going to go to project, build, rebuild solution, right? So that is definitely going to build a solution for me. But one more thing, let's go ahead and then add this play button guy. So this is definitely what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna go back here and search for a play button. So we're just gonna search for a play button. Perfect. So I'm just gonna add this play. This guy is kind of cool. So let's come here, and I'm just gonna drag and drop this play here, and this guy is gonna be renamed to play. Perfect. So now let's go back to the project, and I'm just gonna copy this guy and paste it up here, just like where I want it to be. And I'm just gonna import the play guy. So I'm just going to search for the play guy. It's good to rename everything you are doing so that you can easily relocate it. So this is it. Perfect. And you can see that this is the image, and the back color, let's first set it to black, and let's switch back to transparent. So the transparent is giving us this. So let's set it to black for now, and we will fix it sooner or later. Hey. So let's save the project, and now let's rebuild everything. So rebuild, and that is quite interesting. So it says unable to create a manifest resource name recording list rest could not blah blah blah. So let's see what the problem is. Okay, so let's try to clean solution. So it's successfully cleaned. Let's build the solution again. Let's try to rebuild. Good. And now let's come back here to the recording, and now I think we are having a problem concerning the building of this. So it says unable to create the manifest resource name for recording list. So that is for the recording list. So I think I created a first recording list, so you shouldn't be able to get this error. So I will fix this. Let me pause this video and fix it. Okay guys, so I the problem is coming from here. I created a recording list earlier on, so I just have to delete it. So I'm just going to go to build and build solution, and that is actually going to build the whole solution for me, and that is going to give me a successful build, right? Okay, there you go. I have a successful build. So now we can go back to the video screen, and we can add this right here. And as you can see, we have this to be quite interesting right here. That looks much more super, right? So this is what we've done so far, and we can now remodify our whole thing, and it's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. So you can just rearrange everything depending on how you want to do it, and everything is kind of cool. So you just have to replace this here, and so yes, so let's try to rearrange this, and that is going to be our video list. Let's try to bring this right here. Perfect. Okay, so let's save this, but I think we are still having a challenge. You can see that from our video list, or from our video screen, this guy is not visible, right? This panel 1 is not visible. So we will see a way on how to solve this. Now let's try to see this here. So we have this here. Let's try to start a project, and let's see how it goes. So on our next lesson, we're going to see when we record a video, and after we are done recording, we're going to see how we can manage to get the video file onto this section, and we can click here to preview. We can see the duration of the video, we can see the resolution of the video, and we can see the format of the video as well. So I'm just going to continue as a trial, and I'm just going to click on this, and there you go. See, we have this guy here, and the open is working, this is working, everything is quite interesting. So that makes it looks much more super and interesting. Alright guys, so this is what we've done so far, and I believe you've gotten the basic understanding on how to do this. So on our next lesson, we're going to see how we can create some functions to cycle through this whole project to get you what you need to be started. Okay, so let's meet on the next lesson. Until we meet again, have a nice day, and iSoft Original is out.